A righteous production.
What's happening, fam? Alright, first, let me say, you watched Raw last night. Jerry the King had a heart attack. Prayers and well wishes and all that goes with him. Early in the show when he was in that match, my wife was like, why is he still out there? And I said to her, it's about time they take him out. Get him out of the match picture and, I don't know, maybe even out of commentary, because to me, he's no longer relevant on commentary. They keep him involved in storylines. I want my commentator to commentate, and that's it. And truthfully, as far as match commentating goes, he's not that great. He really is not. He's been, in a 10-minute match, he might spend 2 minutes talking about the match. And not to say that, Michael Cole don't do the same thing. He gets on my nerves anyway, but Scott Stanford, Josh Matthews, Matt Striker call the matches a lot more than they do. But, we hope you're alright, Jerry. It'll be interesting to see who they replace him with. Now, on to the main portion of this video. Did you see CM Punk, Cena, and Bret Hart out there last night? Now, I knew, because they're in Montreal and Bret was there. You know what I'm saying? I knew that, of course, him and Cena was going to be, the superhero deal again. But what aggravated me thoroughly was how they had to make CM Punk look out there with him. CM Punk was on the mic, said what he had to say. Cena gets on the mic, the same. He reheats and rehashes the same stuff every time. And then they having the face off and all that. And what? It makes CM Punk look scared. It make him back down. It make him get out the ring. Make him, hold this title and I'm scared and worried. Why? And I know, personally, that's got to be killing Punk on the inside having to do that. Because you know his nature, especially if you watched him throughout the years, you know how he is. That's killing him. But, of course, you got to make John Cena look big. And, of course, he said again, at Night of Champions, rah-rah. Bruh, you shouldn't even be in that match. But one thing he did say that is true, since Punk has been champion, he has been irrelevant. Look at all the pay-per-views he has not main evented. Never in the history of this business that I remember has the WWE title taking a back seat to other superstars. You know what I'm saying? I can't ever remember a time when it's been like that. That's the whole point of that belt. You work, you win matches. Well, we know that ain't true. We know it's politics. But anyway, just stay with me. You win matches, you work your way up to your number one contender. You win the belt. You win that belt to be the champion, to say that you are the best in the business, best in the world, because that's the largest company in the world. So therefore, yeah, that ain't true. But anyway, so you do that and you get that belt to main event shows, to showcase that you are the best. All these pay-per-views that he wasn't even in the main event. Ridiculous. Never happened at any other point in history of the business that I recall. Why are they doing him like that? To pump up John Cena. Come on, it's enough. Oh my goodness. It's enough, man. It's crazy. But, whatever, that's how it is. What I'm hoping is going to happen in Night of Champions is now that Punk is kicking it with Heyman, which I love, because I love Paul Heyman. That's my dude. Heyman hustle, baby. What I'm hoping happens is that Brock Lesnar comes out there. Because so far, it's supposed to be a regular singles match, right? Not a DQ or nothing. I hope Brock comes out there, F5s. No. Yeah. F5 John Cena, then break his arm. Oh, I love it. See, I had told my wife when she saw Paul Heyman with Punk, she was like, what are they doing together? I said, well, this the recipe that I'm seeing. Punk get with Heyman, Brock bail out Punk. Brock turn on Punk and get the belt, which works fine for me because I love Lesnar. So, that's two ways that I see it. He come out there at Night of Champions, Brock come out there, L5 Cena break his own, put Cena on the back burner for a while, please. Please. I mean, it's ridiculous, dude. You ain't had the title in over, well, now what, 301 days? 302 days? But yet you've been in main event after main event at the pay-per-view. That's ridiculous. It honestly is, and it's very disrespectful to the champ. Like, oh, well, your championship don't mean nothing for him. What type of message are you sending to your talent? You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll see. But that's what I like to see. Lesnar come out there, L5 Cena break his arm, Punk get the win. Then you think, oh man, you know, Punk and Lesnar, that ain't cool or whatever. Then let Lesnar turn on him, let Lesnar get the belt. Love it. Because truthfully, who can take that belt from Brock Lesnar? Excuse me, nobody. And that's realistic. And it's storyline material, period. And of course, you know, he's going to ride on that. I took Triple H out. I ended his career there, which is fine. He deserves that. So, that's what I see. Oh! Daniel Bryan and Kane, #1 contenders. Love it. Because y'all know I love D. Brown as my boy. Love it. I hope they get the belts. Only thing that bothers me, that if they do get the belts, what are they going to do with Truth and Kofi? Kofi done had that tag team title for a long time now. I would like to see both of them in the IC or the US picture. Either one. Because they both make great champs. Kofi, everybody loves him. High energy, athletic. R-Truth, they laugh the little Jimmy thing. And that's getting incredibly old with me. Like, okay. Invisible dude talks to himself. They use that as his heel persona. Now he's a face again. They need to bring back the what's up and dancing and all that, which I didn't care for, but it got over, especially with kids, and that's what everything's aimed towards. So bring that back. Put him and Brodus Clay in. Put them in a feud. If you haven't danced all every match. That's fine. I love this Brodus come out there every single SmackDown Raw. Naomi come out there with them yams by what I'm talking about. My wife watching this, she been smacking me in my head. So there you go. She know what it is. But yeah, I definitely without a doubt see Daniel Bryan and Kane getting into tag titles. So this whole deal with Sheamus, now that deposition last night was hilarious. Sheamus is a character. I love him. I like him much better as a face. I didn't like him as a heel. Because as a face, he has that relatable, I was just a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. He has that blue collar, relatable characteristic. So, I like that. But yeah, that deposition, he was a trip. That was good stuff. I like the fact that they giving Otunga some life. David Otunga, while to me he's not good-ish in the ring, that can get better. Ain't no doubt about it. But he's got the look. Dude's physique is flawless. His physique is flawless. Ain't no doubt about that. He can talk. You know, now he's got the I'm the lawyer, you know, that whole deal. And man, don't get it twisted. David Otunga, you a role model, bro. You really are. Show that you don't got to be all this gangster thug wannabe stuff for young black men. This man is Harvard educated, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's a role model and somebody that I'm very proud of. Because it goes to show you. If that's what you want to do, you can do it. Don't let nothing stop you. So, I hope they give him a little more shine. I hope he gets more season in the ring. Before I forget, Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett. Really, dude? The elbow? Come on, son. They can't let him use that. That's Cassius Ohno, period. That's what he is known for. I can cuss with my kicks and KO with my elbows. And then Wade Barrett comes out there. Not to mention his little elbow look. No, it didn't work. They don't need to let him do that. It's supposed to be a bare knuckle fight. Let him finish the match with a punch combo. And of course, Big Show got a punch too. Well, why is it alright for Big Show? You know what I'm saying? For Wade Barrett not to use a punch because Big Show got one, but because Cassius, yeah, exactly, because he's a nobody, right? Yeah. See, they don't need to let Barrett do that. He needs some type of punch combination. I mean, I used to fuss about the Wasteland. That was just a terrible fireman slam. Really? Eh. I mean, it's cool if you're doing it on a cruiserweight because you can snatch them all up in the air and then bring them down. But when you're doing it on heavyweights, it's not that believable to me. So, they need to give him something else because that elbow just don't work for him. His execution is horrible. I mean, you go back and look, when he spun him out, he didn't do it right. And I don't like the fact that they taking away from Cassius. I don't like that. Because that's what he's known for. And there you go, you letting somebody steal that from him. So it's not going to work. Either that, put him in a match. Let Chris Bradley give him the business. But we'll see. Anything else? Tony Cesaro. I'm still trying to, the new interest thing, I'm trying to, adjust myself to it. I would have, I don't know, what would I prefer with him? Something kind of new metal, rap rock, with a European, Swedish kind of spin with it, you know what I'm saying? Which is some kind of what he's got, but, it'll be alright. It don't matter. I love him. He's got a good gimmick. He comes out there and 5 things he say about himself in 5 languages. Love it. It's good. His moveset is looking good. I want to see the UFO. We ain't seen that. I want to see that. Especially wrestling dudes like Santino. People, with size, you can do it too easily. I want to see some more of a Ricola bomb. He used the Ricola bomb in FCW. Anything else y'all need to say? Man, people, come on, bro. I keep seeing more comments. Slow down, you're going too fast. I have to pause it. There you go. That's what you have to do. Pause it. I'm not finna spend 5 minutes, hit the button, 1, 2, 3, just so you have enough time to look at it. And no, bro, hit the pause button. It's not gonna kill you. And I know some people like, oh, you talk to your subscribers like that. Yeah, I'm a grown man. I talk to whoever any way I please. You don't like my videos, don't watch. You know what I'm saying? Make your own moveset or go find somebody else with a lesser moveset. Because I do, honestly, view mine as the best. I really do. Call it what you will. What's the point of doing something if you ain't going to do it, you know what I'm saying, to be the best? Exactly. Call it cocky, whatever. I don't care. It's video game moveset. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. Speaking of which, I finally decided what I'm going to do with 13. Okay. Since they got, to create the entire arena. And I don't know about create a title. I heard it's in and it done, nothing concrete. So, I hope it is. But anyway, even if it ain't, I'm going with an original called Cast. I'm going to still have some dudes from the main roster. Of course, D. Bryan, Punk, Sankara, Ray, R-Truth. I don't know. I have to look through the roster and see who all else I wanted. The Godfather, of course. Gotta have him. The Rock. I don't know who all else. I'll look through there and see. But I'm going to have some of them. There's still probably going to be some, of course, wrestling calls that I have in there. Teddy Hart, most notably off the top of my head, as my dude. Maybe, Pac. Who else? Owen Hart. I'm no modder talking to you. Because I get, when he makes Owen. Teddy, Owen, Brett. Hart Foundation out the gate. Tyson Kidd, I can't believe he's not in the game. That's crazy. It just aggravated me last night when I saw him in his match. But then he's not in the game. Why? He ain't going nowhere. Glad the Sandow's DLC. Ryback should be DLC. Cesaro should be DLC. Because if the great and wonderful mod wizard Green J don't make a 2, a Ryback call with just paint tools, ooh, it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be good as my homeboy AJ Sim did up there paint Photoshop. His paint skills in Photoshop is just dumb. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, original calls. I need, and I'm finna go to Calls WS, put this in the WWE 13 section right now. Somebody, good call maker, to make the calls. You know what I'm saying? You know, for well, my call making skills is at the bottom. Not to say that I couldn't be good at morphs, especially because, you know, in other games and stuff, I was alright with it, but I leave that to the call makers, and definitely paint tools. My paint tool skills is beyond subpar. And I think if I could use my USB mouse, I could probably be better, but just drawing with that control, I can't, you know what I'm saying, don't work for me. It's funny because my USB keyboard works, but the mouse don't. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, all I need is somebody to do the calls, you know. Of course, I do the move set. I come up with the backstory for them, you know what I'm saying, the name, all of that. Attire ideas. You know, somebody to collab with, somebody that's got some skills with them, you know, we make some dope original calls. I already got about 12 to 15 in my dome right now. Which I need to start writing stuff down if I forget. But just off the top of my head, I gotta have a boxer. Prize fighter from Las Vegas. I want a dude from Moscow. A cross between Zangief from Vladimir Kozlov, something along them roads, just big, like Zangief was, big beef. Shaolin Monk, Zhao Xin Yu, Xiaozhenyu. Who else? Gotta ask some. I'm gonna have at least 2 MMA cats. I'm gonna have classic old school wrestler, you know what I'm saying, kind of patternized in the Ric Flair mode. Gonna have a collegiate superstar, dude that won, you know what I'm saying, stuff in school, one in college, you know what I'm saying, then graduated. Something like between Kurt and Jack and Dolph Ziggler, you know, this dude, and Brock Lesnar, dudes with these collegiate backgrounds. Kind of morphed that into a newer, younger twist. Who else did I have in mind? I don't even remember now. I had to take some time to think about it, but that's just a few of them. You know, so I don't know how many of y'all callers watch these vids, but if any of y'all want to collab, it's going to be 50 dudes. You know, you make them so you can upload them. I'll give you the movesets for them. You know, just give me credit. You know, there was a collab and it's all good. I download them and you'll see them in the new ROC vids. Speaking of which, I got to figure out, since now I'll be able to have my complete own arenas. Monday night is Monday Night Mayhem or Monday Night War. I ain't figured out which one I want yet. Friday night is Friday Night Right. And the midweek show I hadn't decided yet. Depends on, I don't know. I wouldn't mind using, you know, one original arena and not using 3 creative arenas, but we'll see. I already know Friday night, the Fist, you know what it is. That's definite. And pay-per-views, all pay-per-view, all 12 gonna be original. So whoever, you know, I collab with these calls, I'm gonna need y'all to do me some paint tools for my pay-per-views as well. So yeah. Anything else, I think that's about it. I've been running my mouth for like 20 minutes now. I think that's it. If there ain't something else, I'll make another video for it. But you know what it is, man. I let your boy, baby. Keep it real, live righteous. Don't forget to follow that Twitter.